Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Today we're going to search for the unsearchable. So humanity is a finite and limited species, but it's tasked with an unlimited task, which is get your arms all the way around the greatness of God, or at least try to. Now, of course, we're going to be restrained by the weakness of our investigation. Now, the Bible refers to this as His greatness. His greatness is unsearchable. Join me in Psalm 145, and we're just going to look at the first three verses. I will extol you, my God and King, and bless your name forever and ever. Every day I will bless you and praise your name forever and ever. Here's the verse I want to capitalize on today, verse 3. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, and His greatness is, wait for it, unsearchable. So does that mean we're not allowed to search? No. Does it mean that our searching will be unfruitful? No. It means that when we search, we will find a lot. We will find everything we can handle, plus a little bit more. So the greatness of God is going to take an eternity to pursue, and to do Him justice is going to require more than just a passing glance. So ironically, we are to search for the greatness of God, which is characterized in here, Psalm 145, verse 3, as unsearchable. So what does that mean? So first, search with me for what it means to be unsearchable. So unsearchable does not mean we don't search. Unsearchable means that when we are done with our search, there's more greatness to find. And unsearchable means that when we're done with our search, there's more greatness ahead of us than we have already found. So God's greatness is unsearchable. So therefore, if you're going to do this thing with God, if you're going to have this relationship with God, you are going to eventually have to address the greatness of God. You must ask. Every individual on this path of spiritual contact with the Lord, we all have to ask is, how great is God? And what a bummer it would be if after a limited study, let's say a day or a month or a decade, you rise from your quiet time, your non-quiet time chair, you brush yourself off and say, I've learned everything there is to know about the greatness of God. I've left no stone unturned. There's nothing left for me to do or learn or experience. No, this is not the Christian experience that I've seen in my brothers and sisters. So with more time and more exposure comes more humility, not pride. Why? Because you see the face of God, and that is humbling. So they know this truth, that there is more. He is more. He is bigger than I got my arms around today. Then this is a humbling process for us to experience this. It's also very encouraging. Say, hey, I'm coming back tomorrow for another faithful step. And God says, I got more to give you. So let's talk about this podcast for a second. Now many of you have a 7-minute discipline around this particular video, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. And your being here encourages me to keep searching, and hopefully my being here encourages you to keep searching. So we cannot eat the elephant of God's greatness in a single 7-minute session, nor in 2 weeks of the truth, or a month, or a year, or in this particular case, 2,169 mornings. So we have dedicated our purpose not to throw up our hands and say this is unsearchable, but to say, keep on searching. So we're just getting started. As Job said, as for me, I will seek God. I will commit myself to my cause. That's in Job 5:8. So let's encourage one another to start searching, and then to share the joy of discovery, and thereby doing, keep on searching. Now, we cannot search for each other, but we can search with each other. Now, the treasures that we find, we will be the better for participating in their discovery. So speak with God first, then speak with yourself about it, and then we share it with others. So we're not here to earn anything by our regular application. The means of the search, let's say doing this podcast, it earns us nothing. So a faithful quiet time, or non-quiet time as I like to say it, following a 7-minute podcast is not the ultimate goal. The goal is God Himself. And the discipline is worth that goal because the prize is worth the discipline. So Psalm 145 says, "This is the greatness of God." Does that mean that we should not practice a discipline in putting ourselves before the Lord? No. Remember in Psalm 145, listen to this. Every day I will bless you. So every day I will put myself before you. That means today and tomorrow, and then eventually ended up with forever and ever. So let me encourage you about this. So this process, God wishes to be known. And you, with a sincere search, will find him bigger than your first thought, for such is our pride. And we must stand before him in reverence and awe and eventual humility as we assess and account for his greatness. So my call or encouragement is, please come back tomorrow to me here in this podcast, if God gives me another day and you another day, if that structure helps you in your search. So you're tasked with searching for God. You will find him unsearchable, bigger than you thought. Does that mean to give up? No, it specifically means the opposite of that. It means keep going. Unsearchable doesn't mean don't search. Unsearchable means that when we are done with the search, there's more greatness to find. There's more greatness ahead than behind. His greatness is unsearchable. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you tomorrow for more greatness.